Sacramento's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Sanders is out there with Smith. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Rose, and it's Shumpert in at the 3 slot. Here's Kaman on the mark with the 15-footer. Kaman's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Kings. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, Terry Stotts led the Blazers to the second round last season, and he's now in his 3rd year with the team. He spent a couple of seasons as head coach in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but this is his longest stint and the best talent he's ever had. As Stotts said, you never know if you're going to get another chance. Guys, he's certainly making the most of it.
Doing a great job. Thanks, Doris. And for Portland, they're shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Rose kicks to Smith. Puts up the baby hook. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. King shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
Josh Smith does an awful lot of good things on the floor. As a matter of fact, he's one of the really high-quality stat sheet stuffers in the NBA.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Barbosa dishes to Kirilenko. Back to Barbosa. Kaman sets a screen for Barbosa. No good off the back of the rim. The Trailblazers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Rose goes in. Schroeder's shot is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
It's Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Shoots off the screen, and that one's good. Barbosa's got it all tied up now for the Kings.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Rose attacking. Schroeder kicks to Sanders. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Andrei Kirilenko, a terrific player over his 12-year career, an all-star in 2004, first-team all-defense in 2006, and still going strong.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Fareed's checked in for Kaman. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Lawson in for Donald Sloan. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Hibbert. Rose against Lawson. Teardrop shot. Rebounded by Fareed. And Kirilenko. A good defender, as we know. Good ball handling. Good passer. Not a really consistent outside shooter throughout his career.
Yeah, but he's one of the best in the league at moving without the ball, so he gets some easy opportunities that way. He's always diving to the basket at the right time, and again, that points to not only skill, but also IQ.
They get the rebound. Fareed, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Schroeder's shot is good.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
There's the pick. Lawson kicks to Kirilenko. Fareed the pass to Leonard. Lawson against Rose. Goes up to the stripe. Shot's good. And that's 10 points for Lawson.
It seems like so many teams try to ignore that mid-range jumper, but they're using it well, and it's opening up their offense for them.
Has definitely given the defender something extra to have to worry about.
And that one's good. That's now 8 points for Rose.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, tough call there on that illegal screen.
He didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought that was a good call.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Andrei Kirilenko. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for the Trailblazers. McDaniels comes in for Dennis Schroeder. For Portland, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Smith with a screen on Lawson. Rose attacking. Here's McDaniels. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Lawson with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Golden State.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. He's making all the right decisions offensively.
Fareed with a clean look. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off.
What a throwdown there.
Man! Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
You can look at a number of areas where the Blazers improved last season. Really an outstanding year all the way around, but one area they still had trouble with was their depth. That's an area they'll look to shore up going forward.
Spates checked in for Sacramento. The Kings trail by 6. Steve, depth definitely something Portland didn't feel comfortable with last year. Last in the league in bench minutes played.
And by a wide margin. I mean, not surprisingly when they were, also last in bench scoring. Hard to tell which caused the other, but, certainly they didn't feel as comfortable as they could have, with heavy minutes from their reserves. Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Spates with a screen on Rose. Lawson kicks to Spates. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Spates has got his second basket of the game.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Rose in the post. Lawson defending. Smith against Fareed. 5 on the clock. Nice shot by Smith. Kings have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. No good from Lawson.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Sefolosha kicks to Rose. Stripped away. Outside Leonard. He feeds it to Spates. Makes it off the glass. Spates has got 4 this quarter.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Kyle Korver really keeps his defender busy. He's great at running off screens, and that's where he gets a lot of his shots. And even when he doesn't get the ball, he occupies the defense, which is so important for his team.
Kevin Garnett has checked in for Portland. Nash comes in for Derrick Rose. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And Korver really trains so that he can sustain that energy moving off the ball.
That's one of the more impressive things about it. Not only his quick release, but the work he does prior to getting loose for those shots. It takes an awful lot of endurance, stamina, and mental toughness, Kevin.
Spates sets a screen. Portland grabs the miss. Garnett's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Nash kicks to McDaniels. Looks for Hibbert, gets it to him. Leonard with the steal. To the inside. takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Leonard's got 8 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Cephalosha kicks to Hibbert. Out to Nash. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Cephalosha dishes to Hibbert. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Roy Hibbert. How he performed last season. He averaged about 10 points a game, just over 2 blocks and 6 rebounds. There aren't many players out there with his ability to protect the rim. I'll tell you, his shot blocking stats have been amazing.
And you know, those blocks, Steve, don't even take into account how many shots he's changed or bothered. The misses he's forced even when he doesn't get his hand on the ball.
So for the Trailblazers, Sanders comes in for Roy Hibbert, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for Steve Nash. Garnett against Fareed. The feed to Leonard. In low to space. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. 6 to shoot. Here's Korver. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
It's now been 8 years since the Kings have played postseason basketball, and the path back to the playoffs, especially in the Western Conference, is not getting any easier anytime soon.
Getting back to the Kings and getting back to the playoffs, Steve, they have some pieces now, they feel.
Yeah, I mean, but you need more than just talent. You know, you need a couple of stars, and you need a full commitment from everybody on the floor. Look, this is a young team. I think they're moving in the right direction, but they've got to continue to grow together.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Derrick Rose has become increasingly deadly with his floater. He developed it earlier on at the park. Rose said, when we used to play in the park, there were no fouls. So that's why I shoot the crazy shots I do. Because I knew I was going to get fouled, but I still got to make the shot. His blacktop creativity is paying off, gentlemen.
Pretty impressive, Doris. Thanks.
You look at how the Blazers played last year, and there was just so much motion in their offense, not just on transition, but also in the half court. I think that's in large part why they got so much better.
And that running around in constant motion, Clark, a big reason why the Blazers scored in bunches.
Yeah, it can wear teams out. I mean, ball movement, player movement are 2 of the hardest things to deal with as a defense. And the NBA tracks how much a player moves in a game, and if you look at the top of that list, I was really amazed with the Portland players last year.
Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
And the Kings making a change here. Sloan's checked in. He dishes it to Spates. Outside Leonard. He kicks to Korver. In low to Spates. Sanders with the steal. Cephalosha passes to Sanders. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And some changes here for the Kings. Kaman comes in for Fareed, and it's Barbosa in for Leonard. 32 seconds left now here in the second. Korver kicks to Sloan. Pass to Barbosa. Fires it up. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Garnett, the screen. Schroeder dishes to Garnett. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 1. And time now to go.